is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bearcats will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is found to find ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense,
That's a good one.
All eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number 1.
The give to the right. Across the 45. Turning it on.
Oh, yeah, I love this guy.
And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, no.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run.
I get in those modes too. I just dump it down and post a shack and back down the defender, and he gets right under the basket.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the score.
Dude, it's just unbelievable.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive
Yeah.
took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long
Domination.
touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense will go to work for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse,
I just got on here.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game.
Interesting set of play calls there by the Bearcats.
Bring out the punt team. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Okay.
And he'll work his way
We'll
on
see.
the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads it left.
Ooh.
Got it on the outside. It's
Way to
Ferguson.
stay in bounds.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw it, Sperry. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, good move.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he just
Let's go. What a start.
ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now the play fake.
Oh.
Down the middle. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Bearcats are facing 3rd and inches.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball.
Hey, got it.
Like
Dang
I
it.
fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Interesting.
Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I have not tried that.
Work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive.
So just 2 pick and rolls, just opposite side, you know.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ferguson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Berry. Makes the grab, it's Foster. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And what a difference.
Yeah, free throws are.
Right? This guy already
They kind of sneak up on you a little bit.
for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Direct snap. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop
Really?
27.
What are you trying to do?
Good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
I need to go through that trade hub and see if there's anything I can do.
it first
but maybe
and 10
younger.
just outside the
Yep.
40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's lob. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Owen. Finds his man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's second.
I'm gonna go through here in a little bit. I'm gonna play. I'm finishing up. Well, finishing up. I'm starting side and main, and then I'm playing side.
They're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times.
We were so close to getting in advance tonight.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Mm-hmm.
From the gun. Give on the inside. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Overran it.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking for the score.
Gosh. My corners are really bad about just getting stuck behind the receiver. Like, for instance, on a curl route, they've caught me a couple of times in man coverage, and my corner just stands right behind the receiver and just makes the tackle. They won't jump it.
Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Yeah, I just want them to, like, they've got enough time to, like, swim around or just get a hand on it.
With a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. Running back searching for a hole.
Oh.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That kind of play
Sounds like you're off to a good start.
Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
Ah. Oh.
Working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a
I had him. Oh, I was just looking elsewhere.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
It's complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they
Going all the way now.
losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. To the air, it's Sperry. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, what a catch!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense.
Can't believe he brought that in.
Coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, they're gonna get me, I think.
But the penalty flag is
Well,
in
maybe
the
not.
holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up. Red pass, it's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have.
Nice.
He was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Oh yeah, did you like pick them to draft you? Did you have the scenario where like you pick your team and then someone on draft day calls and wants to take you?
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
I had a random one, so no affiliation, just wanted to, you know, try it out. I wanted the Brooklyn Nets. And then got that scenario, and it was the Heat. So I was like, I'm going to Miami.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Racing to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap.
I don't like hearing that.
Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Puts it out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Lots of good stuff.
Evil cook mode. Good grief.
And you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job.
So he's a evil spirit.
Aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown Seminoles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think that pass play was simply designed to
We are just rolling in Cincinnati. It's not your kind of roll, but for me, it's rolling.
Especially at the running back position. But if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss
2.5 minutes to go, second quarter. I'm up 35-7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I usually don't get these kind of games. Everything, it's just one of those games where everything is working.
Hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
There's
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it
Yep.
up to the 39-yard line.
These are just so fun when everything's clicking and You just run your offense, do whatever you want.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's Owen. Makes the catch.
Oh, no.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Is it kind of like you have McGrady, and then that's kind of your offense? Yeah, mine's Kobe and Shaq. Everything else is just dog water.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole.
Yeah, it's just like, now granted, I haven't spent enough time learning releases, but it is, they have to be wide open.
He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers
Oh, yeah.
in the entire country.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit,
I get that.
You might as well hang on to the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good, and that was dead solid, perfect.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've got time. They've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to skip.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half,
I remember that name.
themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage.
Crunch time.
Offense, quick tempo. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Oh, he's got some space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds.
That's a good feeling to get one of those.
Before halftime. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. First half, Brooks, time now to join
here in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati.
I was just about to ask if the game had went final.
This third quarter, they just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what
Guard
happens.
that 3-point line.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have, it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Ooh.
And they'll just down it right there.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the back. Hammers
Ouch.
across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be fit.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Interference. Come on.
The big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course.
Herb.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Sperry. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. Open spaces. Touchdown, Florida State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes.
Oh, I did not mean to do this.
2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last
That's a
week.
good feeling.
He's doing it again in this game as a head coach.
Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a
You just, don't have to do a whole lot.
passing game. Kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. makes his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
That's just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Off play action. Throwing right.
Oh, why would it switch me to the corner?
Too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Back to throw, it's Owen. Fires one high and deep.
Oh,
They
man.
almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19.
Ah, I forgot they were playing tonight.
And that's another productive run. This offense is having
Did I saw
running back. I think this
Clemson was up on BYU at one point. Did they hang on?
game long, setting the tone.
Really?
That's why this offense has been successful.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Foster. There he goes. And he'll go out of bounds.
Sounds like a crazy freaking game.
Continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown!
For the first time in ages, I got that slot fade route to work. First time I've seen it in a long time.
Maybe its most thorough thumping in years. A game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pick up there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on them.
I mean, when you're feeling it,
Tell them, go get
yeah,
positive
throw them
yards
up
when
there.
it's there. You know, a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
A strike downfield. Seizing an open space, an opportunity.
they are on cloud 9.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Shoots his way for more. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Owen. Going for 6. This is but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you
the
going as they
03 draft class is LeBron and them.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards and
Carmelo,
today.
Dwayne Wade.
He's showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
I think Bosch is in there too. He was part of that class. Yeah, and then 04 should have like Dwight Howard, Magic.
Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough.
Oh, what a move. Stiff arm.
This sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding
finally
ways
broke one
to
up.
get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to.
Oh, finally. Let's go.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Going to the run. It's getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
I hate to hear that.
The offense does on this next one.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air. It's Webster. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Who's like their leading contributors? I guess Garnett.
Started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Serbian.
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Oh.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back.
I think we're all gonna, it's gonna take time.
This was not a great offensive performance.
Because, dude, I see like clips on YouTube or like Facebook Reels, and I'm like, some of the guys that play this need to get a job.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
Yeah.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
You still got those damn dreads.
The connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down.
Oh, like around here?
Back to throw. It's Webster. This one's complete. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short.
Interesting. I have not seen him in a long time.
They built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time.
Hey, I remember I've seen a photo of him, and he looked like he had lost a lot of weight.
And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backward. Line getting set on 2nd down. this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games.